So this is my Powermac G4 Quicksilver from 2001, and it originally cost around $3,500. I have it set up with the graphite keyboard and hockey puck mouse and just a HP monitor since I don't have the original display. So now I'm going to turn it on. So there's actually a CD in the drive for SimCity 3000. It's a nice boot chime. And so I need to get that out. I don't know, it won't eject for some reason. But now it's turning on and booting into Mac OS X 10.2.8. And it also has a second hard drive in there for classic Mac OS. Now you can see it loading. And it's booted into Mac OS X 10. Now I'm going to get some close-up action of these cool little covered drive bays working. So I press my eject button. Take out my SimCity 3000 CD and put it in its sleeve. This is actually a really cool design, and also it has a zip drive, which is pretty neat. I don't know which, it's like zip 250 or whatever, but it's still pretty cool nonetheless. So now I'm gonna go to About This Mac, and you can see the hardware specs. So it's running Mac OS X 10.2.8 with 768 megabytes of installed RAM, dual 800 megahertz PowerPC G4 processors. In terms of hard drives, on the Macintosh HD hard drive, if I check the specs here, we have, let's see, there is a capacity of 74 gigabytes with 70 free, so not much is taken up by the 3 accounts on here. And then if I check the classic drive, it's a smaller drive with only 6 gigabytes of space and 5.1 gigabytes available. And there's only a couple programs like Quark Express and like a Kodak thing that run on it, so it's not that important. But it's interesting that there's 2 hard drives instead of partitioning it. So now I'm going to do some stuff in Mac OS X 10.2.8. First I'm going to launch Word Mac here. And I can show you some of the word processing capabilities of this. I think it's still a computer that you could use in the 2020s all the way into the 2030s probably, as long as internet protocols don't change and file formats stay the same. It's a perfectly capable computer. One of my favorite parts about these old versions of Word is the word art. I mean, there's just so many different types to choose from, and they're all super cool. I think this one is probably my favorite. Makes a little shape, and you can customize it however you want and everything. I just think word art is such a cool feature, and it's kind of disappointing that it got removed in newer versions of Word. I wasn't able to get USB sticks to work with this due to the USB 1.0 on it and just not enough power being supplied to the sticks. So I burned some music and videos to a DVD, which unfortunately the videos were corrupted somehow, or it couldn't play them. But I have some music here to demonstrate the capability of the internal speaker. canyon.mid, the widely known MIDI file. You can see what that sounds like. It sounds pretty good, you know, just as good as you'd think it would. Playing another MIDI song from Sound Blaster, I think, called 2operator.mid. And that was a good demonstration of the piano sound, which sounds, you know, as expected for a machine at this age. What I find cool are all these different voices you can set. Like this guy.
That looks like a peaceful planet.
Who's obviously some sort of alien. Or you have the...
Isn't it nice to have a computer that will talk to you?
The regular one. Or, some of these funny ones.
Stop.
Or, let's see. This guy, let's see, where is he? This guy.
The sum of the squares of the legs of the right triangle is equal to the square of the hypotenuse.
There's a really deep voice, or there's all these just silly ones.
Over my eyes. Time flies.
I'm gonna restart the computer and boot into Mac OS 9 and show you what that's like. So I'm gonna do that without any cuts if I can. So let's see if I can do that. Holding down the Option key as soon as I hear that boot chime. Let's see, here we go. Monitor going to sleep. What are you talking about? Alright, so here's the two options. You can see Macintosh HD and Classic is the one on the right, so I'm going to wait until the cursor comes out of watch mode and click on Classic, a little next arrow, and it is now booting into Mac OS 9 or Mac OS Classic. And I'm just gonna be honest, I don't know my way around Mac OS 9.2 or any of the older versions, like, at all. So, anyway, so I'm not really gonna do much with this, but there are some programs that were already on this computer, like I mentioned before, Quark Express, and I think a couple of others that use Mac OS 9.2. But yeah, that's basically how it works. I'm running out of time here for this video. I'll make another one on Mac OS 9.2 on this computer once I get more time. But for now, thanks. That's all the time I have left in this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Like it if you did, dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe for more videos like this, or the one about Mac OS 9 in the future. Comment if you have any suggestions on videos I should do in the future, or any other things you'd like to see me do with this G4. I'd also like some suggestions for PowerPC games if you have any. But anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.